In this video, you'll learn how to create an MLA citation for an article from a website, and also how to set up your Works Cited page in Google Docs. The rules are very specific, so make sure you do everything you are shown in this video. For citing SIRS and EBSCO articles, please refer to the videos provided to you by your teacher that specifically address how to cite database articles. So let's get started. As always, we start out at the Southern homepage. Click on Students, Library Portal, and then Research Tools. We are going to use the very first link titled Citation Generator. What is a citation generator? Well, it's an online tool that enables you to plug in information from an article to create a citation. Very simply put. This generator is already set up to cite in MLA format, which is what you'll be using for your research paper. The first thing you'll want to do is over on the right-hand column under Source Type, click on Website, Article, or Blog, because you are trying to cite an article from a website. Make sure you have the article you want to cite in another tab. You're going to be toggling back and forth between tabs. I have mine right here. Now, what the citation machine does is it asks for different parts of your article. So let's begin. The first thing it's asking for is an author. It's asking for how many authors? Well, let's see. Let's go to my article, and I see that there is one author listed, Julie Mazziata. So I'm going to say one author, and I'm going to say, type in her name, and then her first name. There is no middle name or initial listed, so I leave that blank. Let's go on to the next field. Title. I am citing an. So there's three choices. It's very rare that you will ever cite an entire website, and a blog posting is not appropriate for this research project, so you won't be using that either. So when citing an article from a website, you're always going to want to choose this center one that's titled Article or Page within a website. Now it's asking you for title of source. Well, what does that mean? This citation generator describes what it means in parentheses right after what it's asking for. So it's asking for title of article or page. Easy enough. Let's go to the article. Here's the title. It's usually the biggest thing. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to my generator. I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste. Now, please be aware that when dealing with titles, that in MLA format, it's important that the title, the first letter of every important word is capitalized. If it is not, you are going to have to fix it. So if it's in all caps or no caps, or the first word is the only thing that's capitalized, you're going to have to fix it. The next thing it asks for is title of container. Well, what does that mean? It means title of website. All right, that's easy enough. People.com. I'm not going to say people because people is the same thing as the title of the print version. So we're going to say it's people.com. And for this part, you just have to do your best. People.com. Now, the next thing it's asking for is the publisher. So the publisher is the company that's responsible for the content of the website. It may or may not be the same thing as the title of the website. So you have to go into your article to figure that out. Now I'm going to show you where the publisher is 99% of the time listed. You go to all the way to the very bottom of your article, and sometimes they're long, and you look for the little copyright symbol. It says copyright 2021 Meredith Corporation. Okay, so that is my publisher. It's not people.com, it's Meredith Corporation. So I'm going to go back to my generator and I'm going to type it in. Meredith Corporation. Now, let me read what it says in parentheses. Enter publisher's full name, but omit business words and their abbreviations like company, CO period, incorporated, INC period, and limited, LTD period. If the entire website title is essentially the same as the publisher's name, leave publisher blank. So if I went to this and it said that the publisher was people, I would leave it blank. So make sure you're aware of that. Only put in the publisher if the name is completely different from the title of the website. Publication date. Could you determine a date that the website was created, published, or updated? Well, let's see. Looks like I have a date right here, December 18th, 2018. So I'm going to say, yes, I do have a date. And then I'm going to put my date in. Whoop. December 18th, 2018. The last thing it's asking for is the location. That is the web address or the URL. And it says in parentheses, do not include http://. I'm going to go to my article. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste my URL right in that field. But I still need to check to see if that HTTP is there, and it is. So I got to get rid of it. If there's a www, keep that, but make sure you get rid of the http://. Now that I'm satisfied, I've entered in everything that I can. And if there is not something available to you, like let's say the date was just December 2018, but there's no day available, or it was just 2018 and there's no day or month available, leave those fields blank. If the information is not there, you do not make it up. Okay, you just leave it blank. When I'm all done, I'm going to click on Create Citation below. I don't want to click on the actual citation. When it turns red like that, if I click, see it says click or tap on a citation to delete it from the list. I don't want to do that. I can't copy it then. What I want to do instead is I want to click on Copy Citations. Then I want to go to my blank document that I've already opened up in Google Docs. And before I paste my citation in, I want to format my document to receive the information. So remember, do these things before you paste in your first citation. Number 1, center your title on the top line. And your title is Works Cited. Works with an S. Change your font to Times New Roman. Change your size to 12. And change your line spacing to double. Put your cursor next to that top line. Hit enter 1 time. And then go over back to the left. Right click and paste in your citation. Now, because I changed the very top line to Times New Roman, to size 12, to double spaced, when I pasted in my citation, it held all those formats. That is why you set up your formatting first. The only thing I have left to do that is necessary is to change my indents. MLA citation, Works Cited page, each Works Cited entry, the first line is all the way over to the left-hand margin, but then each line after is indented a ½ inch. And I'll show you how to do that. Highlight your entire citation, and please, please, please do this with the very first citation. Don't wait to do it at the end. Highlight it, and you'll see there's an inverted triangle with a rectangle over top. Click on the inverted triangle. Go all the way till you get to 0.5, drag it over. Then click on just the rectangle and drag just the rectangle back to 1 or to 0. Okay? That way, that is how you indent your second and subsequent lines. So if I were to paste in my next citation, and I'm just going to paste in this one to show you what it'll look like. I'm going to paste it in, and it holds all my formatting now, including the indenting of the second and subsequent lines. Now, remember that works cited are in alphabetical order, so you may need to move some things around. Also, if you're like me and it's bothering you that there's this empty space here on the second line, you can take part of your URL and move it up. Well, the reason why it's all on its own on this line in the first place is because there are no spaces in a URL. But what you can do is you can create a space, and by creating a space, everything to the left of that space will go on the previous line. So you have to kind of guesstimate what will fit here. I'm going to guesstimate that everything after this slash, after the word health, is going to fit there. I'm going to put my cursor here, and I'm just going to hit the space bar one time. And there it goes. It popped into the previous line. So now it looks neater. It looks like I'm filling all my spaces the way I should be. So you can go in and you can do that for each citation. Now back to your citation generator. Now, once I've put that citation into my Works Cited, I can click on it to make it disappear. And I'm going to want to clear my form. And then I'm going to start over. I have another article here. And I can start over again by typing in my information. How many authors? I'm citing an article within a website. My title of website, my publisher if it's needed, publication date, URL, create citation, copy citation, enter, paste citation. And if you have any questions, my email is available in the library portal, or you can come and see me. And I'm also willing to look at your Works Cited page before you turn it in. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you want someone to look at it to make sure that it's been done correctly. Again, remember to reach out to me if you need anything.